The rarest cars in the world are more than machines, they're history on wheels. Built in tiny numbers, they blend timeless design with engineering brilliance. The Terex RH400 is the largest hydraulic shovel in the world, weighing a staggering 1,078 tons. Built for mining on a massive scale, its shovel alone weighs 80 tons and can lift up to 85 tons in a single scoop. That means it can load a standard mining truck in just 3 or 4 passes. This giant can move an incredible 9,900 tons of material per hour, setting a world record for machines of its kind. Its advanced hydraulic system holds 3,400 gallons of fluid, with built-in heating to ensure smooth operation in extreme conditions. Because of this reliability, the RH400 often runs 24/7 in major mines. The Talbot Lago Grand Sport, first revealed in 1947, is often remembered as one of the most striking French cars ever built. Created in the post-war era, it represented both luxury and performance at a time when the automotive world was starting to dream big again. Built on a shorter chassis than Talbot's earlier models, the Grand Sport was powered by an engine producing up to 195 horsepower, allowing it to hit speeds of around 124 miles per hour depending on its body weight, an astonishing figure for the late 1940s. This combination of speed and design made it versatile enough for both road use and racing, with one version even securing victory at the legendary 24 Hours of Le Mans. What truly set the Grand Sport apart, though, was its individuality. Buyers didn't receive a complete car. Instead, Talbot delivered the bare chassis, leaving the bodywork to be crafted by specialist coach builders. As a result, every single Grand Sport was unique, with no two sharing the same look. Only 12 were built in the first year, and very few remain today. The 1919 Helica de Layet was unlike anything the world had ever seen. Dubbed the plane without wings, it borrowed more from aviation than traditional car design, making it one of the boldest experiments in automotive history. French engineer Marcel Layet, fascinated by flight, founded his company in 1919 and set out to build a car that moved like an aircraft. The result was a lightweight plywood vehicle where passengers sat in tandem, one behind the other, just like in a cockpit. Instead of an engine driving the wheels, a massive rear propeller, powered by an 8-horsepower Scorpion engine, provided thrust. Weighing only 550 pounds, it was astonishingly quick for its era. By 1927, one Helica was clocked at speeds exceeding 106 miles per hour. Despite its innovation, the design never gained traction. Only 30 units were built over 7 years, far too few to make a lasting commercial. The Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale is often hailed as one of the very first true supercars. Launched in 1967, it was essentially a street-legal version of Alfa's Tipo 33 race car. Under the hood, it carried a 2.0-liter V8 engine pushing out 227 horsepower, impressive numbers for its time. With it, the Stradale became the fastest commercially available car over a standing kilometer, blending raw racing performance with striking Italian design. But exclusivity defined it. Only 18 were ever built, making it one of the rarest and most coveted cars in the world. The 33 Stradale wasn't just ahead of its time. It set the template for what a supercar could be: fast, beautiful, and impossibly rare. The Porsche 916 is one of the rarest models ever built by the brand. Born as the successor to the successful 914, it debuted in 1972 with aerodynamic bumpers, ventilated disc brakes, a standardized shift pattern, and engines up to 2.7 liters. On paper, it was a huge leap forward. In reality, it was too expensive to produce. After only 11 prototypes, Porsche cancelled the project and chose to continue with the 911 instead. The 916 remains a fascinating what-if in Porsche history. The 1970 Porsche 917 is the car that finally secured Porsche its place at the very top of motorsport. Until then, the brand had competed in the world's most prestigious races but had never claimed an outright victory. That all changed when the 917 delivered Porsche its first overall win at the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 1970, followed by another the very next year. Even more remarkable is how quickly it was developed. The 917 went from concept to reality in just 10 months, taking advantage of new racing regulations that encouraged innovation. Its chassis weighed an astonishingly light 93 pounds, while power came from a Metzger-designed 4.5-liter air-cooled engine. Drivers were positioned unusually far forward, so far that their feet sat in front of the front wheels, to improve stability and handling. The 1956 Aston Martin DBR1 is more than just a race car, it's a legend of motorsport. Built for the World Sports Car Championship, it gained global fame after winning the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 1959. It was the first year race entries didn't need to be road legal, giving Aston Martin the freedom to push design limits. Inspired by the earlier DB3S, the DBR1 featured a lower profile, covered wheel wells, and the now iconic triangular side vents that became a signature of future Aston models. A masterpiece of speed, design, and heritage. The 1954 Oldsmobile F88 was a concept car that captured the imagination of the American auto industry. Oldsmobile, already a household name with decades of success, unveiled the F88 as a bold vision of the future, part luxury cruiser, part performance machine. Designed by longtime Oldsmobile stylist Bill Laga, the car was built on a Chevrolet Corvette chassis and featured a sleek fiberglass body, a cutting-edge material at the time. Under the hood sat a 5.3-liter Super 88 V8 engine, giving it both presence and power. It was meant to showcase how style and performance could come together in a single package. As far as records show, only one F88 was ever built. That lone survivor now resides in its own special gallery at the Gateway, Colorado Automobile Museum, purchased for $3 million. Rumors persist that a second prototype may have existed but was tragically destroyed in a fire, leaving the car shrouded in mystery. The 1957 Ferrari 250 Testarossa was born out of new racing rules that limited engines to 3 liters. Ferrari responded with a masterpiece that went on to dominate motorsport for years. Powered by a Colombo-designed 3.0 LV12, paired with refinements to the chassis, drivetrain, and bodywork, the Testarossa quickly proved unstoppable. It secured Ferrari multiple World Sports Car Championship wins, including victories at Le Mans in 1958, 1960, and 1961, cementing Ferrari as the era's most successful manufacturer. Only 33 were ever built, making them both rare and fiercely coveted. In 2014, one sold for nearly $40 million, ranking it among the most valuable Ferraris ever. The 1957 Jaguar XKSS was born from racing glory and transformed into a road-going legend. Originally developed from Jaguar's D-Type race car, built to conquer the 24 Hours of Le Mans, the XKSS came about after Jaguar withdrew from competition in 1956. Rather than abandon the design, they converted it into a street-legal sports car that wealthy enthusiasts could buy. The changes from track to road were minimal but practical. A passenger side door was added, the divider between the seats was removed, the windshield was enlarged and rounded, a folding roof was fitted, and chrome bumpers completed the look. Underneath, it was still very much a Le Mans winning machine. Jaguar planned to build 25 cars, but tragedy struck when a devastating factory fire destroyed 9. That left just 16 surviving examples, most of which were sold to American buyers. Hollywood legend Steve McQueen even owned one, calling it his favorite car. Each was priced at over $1.5 million, proving that decades later, demand for this rare beauty was as strong as ever.